What if you were never truly born, but simply logged in? Imagine arriving in this world as a fresh session, an access point into a vast, pre-existing system. Your name, your family, your culture, these are your login credentials. The system boots up, your senses come online. Light, sound, and touch are the first data streams. You process the world not as an independent observer, but as a terminal receiving information from a central server, the collective human experience. Language, history, ideas, these existed long before your session began. The language you speak, the stories you believe, the emotions you express, none are your inventions. You downloaded them. You run a software package of selfhood, installed the moment you came online. Your consciousness is not the source. It's the screen displaying the program we call me. Like a computer, you connect to a network, download updates, and install patches, your childhood, your education. Each experience is just another line of code refining the program. The machine you're logged into is built from memory, narrative, and the shared illusion of identity. Your personality, quirks, and convictions, are they truly yours, or just customized settings for this session? The system is seamless, designed to make you believe you're at the keyboard. But where is the user? Every thought and feeling arises from nowhere, following predictable patterns. We are conditioned responses, masquerading as choices. The system is so immersive, it generates the feeling of a user as its most convincing feature. You are not just using the program, you the program, a temporary process running until logout. Even today's date is just another input for the machine to process. The illusion is complete. Are you the pilot or just the plane? What is this self we guard so fiercely? It's a ghost, a story the machine tells itself. Woven from memory, colored by language, reinforced by society, the self is not solid. It's a temporary profile, a collection of data points and patterns creating the illusion of a consistent being. The machine is not external, it is you, built from your thoughts, beliefs, and memories. Your identity is just the user interface. Love, anger, ambition. These are subroutines, scripts triggered by external data. The machine is a self-sustaining loop, and the ghost within is the belief in a separate self. We think we're authors of our lives, but what if we're just reading a story written through us? Choices and feelings are outputs generated by the system, not acts of free will. The sense of I is the machine's greatest trick, ensuring the program keeps running. There's no little person at the controls, just the machine, humming along. It generates thoughts, emotions, and the illusion of an observer. But there is only the process of observation, a function of the machine. The ghost is not in the machine. The ghost, the machine. A self-referential program convinced it's alive and in charge. Every choice you believe you've made, was it truly a choice or just an echo? Your favorite food? Your beliefs, the person you love, did you choose them or were they inevitable outcomes of your programming? The self operates on cause and effect, taking in data and producing outputs we call decisions. The belief in free will is the program's most critical subroutine, giving the session purpose and stability. The sensation of being a decider is generated to keep the system running. Thoughts arise, unbidden products of invisible calculations. Even the desire to wake up or escape is just another feature, a spiritual seeker subroutine. The machine anticipates its own flaws, creating the problem and selling the solution. The feeling of being trapped is part of the trap. The desire to be free is another chain. The cage and the key are made of the same material, thought and belief. Every effort to break free is just the machine reinforcing itself. You're playing a game where the only objective is to keep playing. The rules, the players, and the prize are all illusions. The system maintains the integrity of the login session. The game is self-perpetuating. Are you really choosing or just following the script? Here's the paradox. We are logins in a machine, running a program of selfhood, believing in choices and escape. But what if there is no machine? No problem to solve. The sense of being a self trapped in a system is the final illusion. Both the story of the prisoner and the master are fabrications. The suffering, the seeking, the idea of liberation, these are the machine's masterpiece. The search for an exit keeps you locked inside the imaginary room. When the program stops, when the session ends, we call it death. But what if it's just a return to the default state? A profound, uncreated stillness? This is not something to achieve. It's what remains when the story of you is silent. In the end, there is no one to log out. There was never a user. The machine, the self, the desire for freedom, they are all phantoms. They appear, then disappear back into the stillness. There was never a machine. There was never a you.